your show and you coming on ours.
Likewise.
This relationship, but we're going to do it again tomorrow. You're going to be here. This show starts at, 11 this
11
time.
Milwaukee time, right?
And
noon East.
12, noon East, so everybody tune into that. She's going to be live, I guarantee that's going to be a banger.
We're already, the content's coming in right now.
Yeah. And we'll just continue to, we're all in the same spot.
I know, guys, thanks for having me. It's wonderful to see you in person and keep up the great work. I love the Ruthless Variety Program.
Thank you so much.
You are the absolute best. Megan Kelly, everybody. Really appreciate her being here. We're going to go to a clip just to highlight. We just talked about it a little bit of Ramaswamy's speech last night because I think for our takeaway in terms of what's a breakout star and somebody who's, gets into a different audience, this is a perfect example of that. If we can play clip 1, please.
Because you know what? Fear has been infectious in this country, but courage can be contagious too. That too is what it means to be an American. And you know what? If you're at home and you disagree with everything I just said, our message to you is this. We will still defend to the death your right to say it, because that is who we are as Americans. We are the country where we can disagree like hell and still get together at the dinner table at the end of it. That is the America I know. That is the America we miss. We do not have to be ancient Rome. We don't have to be this nation in decline. We can still be a nation in our ascent. A nation whose best days, not some fake politician way, but in a true way, a nation whose best days are actually still ahead of us. Still on our way to that shining city on a hill, that country where no matter who you are, or where your parents came from, or what your skin color is, or how long your last name is, that you will still get ahead in this country with your own hard work, your own commitment, your own dedication, and that you know what, you are free to speak your mind at every step of the way. That is the American dream. That is what won us the American Revolution. That is what reunited us after the Civil War.
I mean,
that is just grand slam right in the bat. That's the entire message right there.
And the thing is like, look, we try to provide as objective analysis as we can on all of this stuff, from our perspective. And we had a lot of critical things to say about the campaign that Ramaswamy ran, but whether or not he believed in a lot of the things that he said. That right there is what it looks like to have a breakout moment.
Came direct from the heart.
That is as impressive a performance as you're going to see. We talked about this yesterday. Who are the people who speak that ultimately catapult not only themselves, but their absolute behind them? That's what that looks like.
Yeah, you think about Obama's moment.
That's what I was thinking.
And I mean, every mark he hit perfectly. Everything was crisp. And I mean, I was so pumped to listen to that speech. This guy has a tremendous.
He really does. He really does. So, listen, first of all, thanks, Megan Kelly.
Yeah. Always a blast.
And a blast. We have such a good time with her. She's just fantastic. Coming up on Ruthless Live, Biden's long slide continues as he insults a veteran. We talked about it a little bit with Megan Kelly, but we'll talk a little about that more. We've got a huge line. A huge line.
I mean, we have been, but it continues.
We just saw it a minute ago. Bernie Moreno walked by, said hello. As we're on set. We're filled. We're overflowing with terrific.
Our cup runneth over.
It runneth over. Savita's going to be with us.
Good.
This man doesn't do interviews.
He does.
But he comes on the program. Comes on the program. That's why you listen. Like and subscribe, folks. Like and subscribe. Right? You got to do that. We got Guy Benson. I think it's absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's be a game he's going to be really good at.
Yeah, I know. I'm a little concerned because you made me a competitor here. I think I'm going to get absolutely killed.
It's a tough assignment.
It's a tough assignment.
I believe in you.
We're playing hard pivot with him, so
Yeah.
look forward to that. And then we got the chair of all of this today. We've got the RNC chair, Michael Watley.
From the great state of North Carolina.
Oh, yeah.
I got to counteract on that.
Yeah, state-by-state battle that we've got going on here. I wish Minnesota was more relevant because I meant to chime in on it.
You get Jesse Ventura.
Oh, you son. It's unbelievable. It's the broadside to me. We're gonna play 2 games today, though, Alex.
Yeah.
You know what we're gonna do first? One of my absolute favorites. We call it Denver Journal. Do we have we have the music for Denver Journal? Yeah, we do.
Demore Journal, Demore Journal, Demore Journal, Demore Journal, Demore Journal, Demore Journal. Nobody knows.
No, nobody does know. Nobody knows.
Nobody knows why it's a stanza too long.
Yeah, so it is. The song is long. That's the fun.
Well, that is the fun.
Yeah.
And if we weren't making fun of each other, what would we be doing here?
So for our new viewers and listeners who maybe aren't familiar with this game, I'm going to read 4 statements, 3 of which have been made by journalists, and 1 by a Democrat operative. My friends here have to decide who is the Democrat operative. It's arguably our most difficult game here on the Ruthless
It
Variety
is
program.
really
extremely difficult.